Hello and welcome to KDRPG. My name is Shane Stevens and I am your Dungeon Master. I'm joined once again by our beautiful players, Meredith and Brittany. And we're here to hang out, chat it up, play some D&D, and have a good time.
Yay! Finally working. Woo.
Apologize for the late start tonight. We were having technical difficulties. For whatever reason, my Streamlabs did not want to connect to Twitch. They didn't want to talk. So I had to disconnect, reconnect. That didn't work, and I had to turn off my firewalls. I had to do much shit. Regardless, we're here now. So thank you guys for being with us. It's been a while. Another little while.
So,
Been a while.
it's been like a week or two.
I gotta get another stream deck for you guys. Just have buttons to click.
It's true.
It would be secret tunnel. You know it would be.
Program a bunch of random shit for you guys. Just click buttons and just be like do random sounds.
Jeopardy music.
I feel like I need to do that when you guys are thinking about plans up.
Yes.
But anyway, we're back. It's been a crazy few weeks. It's been a crazy summer into fall,
Yeah.
into winter.
Been a crazy.
It's been crazy. It's true. But we're here.
And maybe eventually we'll try to work on that other.
The one we've been teasing for the last like 3 months.
Yep.
Oi. Someday. Maybe.
If we reach out to that other person.
Yes.
I was thinking about that. I need to do that on top of a few other things.
Mm.
But I keep meaning to message the other game we play. And I keep forgetting.
Ah.
And everybody's asking me, so we gonna meet again? And I'm like, yes, we are. I just cannot physically remember to send the text message.
Yep.
And get it going.
Alright.
But that's beside the point.
It's been a crazy.
Been a crazy. But we're here. It's good to be back. We're excited to play.
Get out.
You guys are.
Okay. Bye guys.
See ya! Just like that, it became 101 D&D. That means Brittany has to talk. What?
I love talking. It's just not usually on topic.
That's fair. So, that all being said, apologies given, it is time to see where we last left off. So, wow,
What?
forgot my tablet
No. Where is it?
downstairs.
Ah.
Backpack.
So
Oh,
as
I guess I can do my
Shane
phone.
goes and grabs his item, go
Okay,
grab it. We shall entertain.
Oh dear.
perfect.
What do we got?
Very back.
Alright. Do we want to tease some thoughts about this other?
Alright.
So this came about from Brittany and I just talking with these characters we had in mind. And we have a friend who is going to join in on this madness, hopefully.
Characters based on our general vibe, to be honest.
Yes.
And also around some costume pieces we own on our free time.
Yeah, basically.
Like, yes, you did purchase that with your own money. Just because.
So it may or may not involve fairy tales.
It might.
And possibly a witch. Possibly a fairy godmother, and possibly a fortune teller. So, future, we will see what it holds.
Keep talking after that.
Alright.
So, I thought it would be really cool if we did it as a stream. I reached out to Brittany and our other friend. So, we're gonna see if that comes together into a new stream. It will be D&D. So we will have Shane being the dungeon master, but we're hoping it to be very much on roleplay. I know, shocking coming from Brittany and I, but very much more characters like ourselves. Hopefully, characters that we will be easier to
Roleplay as.
roleplay as. Have more of a story that we know already beforehand. Work into it. So that's our goal. So.
It'd be really fun if we can get it up and running.
Yes. And if the ball starts rolling more, we will give you teasers of what it might be.
Oh yes. Previews.
Ew.
So I mean,
That's my jib jabbing, I guess, for the evening.
while I'm finishing this, I guess I can start the recap. So, where we left off,
I had been eaten by a T-Rex.
Oh damn it! Yeah.
well, that was like midway through, but it's fine.
It still happened, Shane.
It did happen.
It's the most important part for me.
Sure, you almost died again.
Again.
So, our adventurers had found themselves in a familiar but yet different place.
Yeah.
They found themselves in a town in the Dogwood, but while it may be a town that they were aware of, it wasn't Wending. Our players had found themselves transported back to near the beginning of the creation of the Dogwood, where the towns were just kind of arranging themselves, and things were still settling down for the creation of it.
Bless you.
I'm sorry, everybody.
What's what I'm looking for? Kind of realm, if you will. So, our players, founding themselves in Pinehorn, had found themselves rooms, tried to settle down, and went to bed for the night. When they woke up, they decided to start looking for supplies and try to make their way, trying to prep themselves heading towards Dawn. So,
On the way.
our adventurers had woken up and started asking around town looking for supplies. They split up from the rest of their party in the meantime, and while doing so, they happened to find themselves at a shop where the owner had mentioned some strange things that happened to one of his main suppliers of supplies.
Suppliers of supplies.
Food. This
Food.
person's a farmer.
In particular, he asked if you guys would be willing to go investigate, and you said that you would be.
Because we know a side quest when we hear one.
Exactly.
So, agreeing for the promise of being able to get the supplies that you needed, you guys headed out in the direction that was indicated to where this guy's farm was. Getting to the farm, you found that it was destroyed, and a lot of the crops were destroyed, and the house was destroyed, and it was really just kind of a wreck.
And everything was destroyed.
You guys started poking around the kind of like ruins, if you will, but all of a sudden a herd of strange, leathery creatures came running out of the woods towards you guys.
And a glass of water on the dashboard began to ripple.
Seeing the strange creatures, you guys climbed up some trees to try to avoid them, but all of a sudden a strange vibration started happening that the large creature was heading their way.
Freaking dropped Fairy. So mad about that still. I feel so bad.
So you guys climbed up some trees, and all of a sudden a large, very large, kind of lizardy-like creature appeared walking on two legs with tiny little arms.
Baby, baby, baby.
He found you guys up a tree and proceeded to start attacking the trees to try to knock you guys out of them. Finding the tree that Faye and Daff had gotten to, started slamming the tree, knocking Daffodil being okay, but Faye losing your balance, falling out of the tree.
Well, wasn't it?
Oh no, you tried to jump out of
Yeah,
the tree.
we tried to jump to the next tree, and
Hey,
Dak
yeah.
made it, but I did not.
Yeah, he tried to drop the tree on you guys, and you guys tried to jump to the next tree, and Daff made it. You did not.
Because I rolled a 4.
So falling out of the tree, you head around to kind of determine what you're going to do as you fell towards the maw of this giant beast that had opened at the book beneath you. Multiple times, Pip tried to save you. And
I tried to give it a command. That did not work because of
Failed.
the dinosaur.
tried to give it a command, it didn't work. And so you were then eaten.
Gulp.
I didn't like it.
You found yourself in the bowels of the monster.
Don't say it like that. I wasn't in the bowels. I was in the stomach.
Yeah, but you got the playing words I'm going for.
We don't like. Stop playing with them words.
So, finding yourself deep inside the monster, you proceeded to start attacking, and your friends decided to do the same. After not a prolonged battle, but a decent one, eventually the monster was killed, and you were able to... You cut out of the beast's stomach.
Honestly, it's better than any other exit.
found yourself outside the stomach, you guys took some souvenirs and found a large supply of food and grain and supplies in one of the nearby towers. Kind of like grain storage tower. So you guys stocked up in everything you could, took some souvenirs from the dinosaur, and proceeded to head back to town. You guys headed back, made a deal with the merchant, and then headed back to the inn, where you proceeded to tell your story about the giant creature, and a tooth was gifted to the inn to
Yep.
put on display.
Yep, that says pick the grade, I believe.
Upon meeting back up with the rest of your party, they told you that they were able to find a horse and cart to be able to start your journey on the morrow. You guys all with deals made with the supply merchant and traveling means acquired. You guys were going to be all set to leave first thing in the morning. So with that, you all headed to bed. I don't think we had officially gone to sleep yet. If there's anything you guys want to do before you go to sleep.
I think Faye is taking a bath.
Okay, fair enough. The inn does have hot water. Not the hottest water, because it has to be brought upstairs in buckets. So it's kind of lukewarm by the time you get into it, but it's still divine compared to the,
Inside of a dinosaur.
correct. Helps relieve you of that guilt.
Blah.
Anything else you guys would like to do with your evening?
Nope.
Let's do anything. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that people would like to do.
That's fine. I'm giving you a second.
I think she might just want to play some cards with people or something.
Okay. Play some card with some of the local tavern dwellers. Roll a percentile dice. You roll above 50%, you break even. If you roll above 75, you earned a little money, and if you roll below 25, you
78.
there you go. You gain 2 gold in your betting.
Woohoo!
Damn, it's a high stakes game with the level of inflation they had in the past.
Alright.
Alright, anything else?
Nah, I think Pip would just like check on everybody of the group before like turning in.
Okay, is there anybody in particular you want to talk to, or do you just want to skip through that part?
I guess she'll like talk to like the group.
Well, I'm not sure you can talk to the group, but did you want to? I'm asking if you want to role play with anybody in particular, or if you just want to just say you did and it's gonna move on.
Oh, Hook, Oswald, and what's her name?
Lana.
Lana.
Okay, so you want to role play with each one of them?
Well, them as a group.
Okay.
If that's okay. That's too much.
No, that's fine. I'm trying to clarify. You keep.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, you find them all before you guys can head to bed. Faye's already headed off to take her bath.
Uh-huh.
You haven't done your game yet. They're all kind of sitting at a table. They're having their drinks. Just kind of sullenly looking at their cups. It's a quiet night at the tavern. There's not a lot of people there.
We'll come over with a drink. Sit down. So, how are you guys feeling about being in this time right now? Are you taking it all right?
Hook's one of the first ones to chime up. Says, "Well, I'd like to think about it as an adventure, but it is kind of disconcerting, if you will. It's not what I would have expected." Lana just kind of says, "I don't really like it." Oswald chimes up, saying, "Well, I mean,
I'm happy to be anywhere you are.
This is definitely more the adventure than I bargained for, but I guess this is where we are." And then, Bill says, "This is just another day. We'll get back eventually, I bet."
So, how did you guys get a horse and carriage so easily? Was it really hard?
Well, we went around and we just wanted a little bit of gold and we were able to find one from a local farmer. The horse is a little older, but should do well. He hasn't had a great year and needed the money to help get him set up for next year in prom. The cart, we were able to buy one that was a little more broken, but we were able to fix it up with some of that skills put together.
That's good.
Oh, all's not too bad in a day's work. Well, this is not as exciting as the adventure and you. Oh, I guess we have. Oswald needed that to be online. And I forgot. So, albeit not as exciting as the day you had. Fighting giant monsters and all.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about what we're supposed to do? Like, with the darkness, like, what do you think that we should look for? Do you think we should try to find, like, the old heroes? I mean, they're not heroes yet, but, I mean...
It's hard to say. I mean, old heroes... Many stories have been told about them. Even growing up in the Feywild, I heard about them. Great men and women of valor, charisma. Who knows? We might even be a little bit before that. I'd be more interested if we are as close to the beginning as I think we are. If we can meet the Great Bear Sphere.
Well, yes, I mean, we should definitely try to find the Great Bear Spirit. I'm just trying to, like, I don't know what exactly we should do first, you know?
Well, I'm assuming if anybody can help us get it back, it'd be the Great Bear. Maybe we can give some forewarning about the darkness, maybe mitigate the problem altogether. I don't know. I just think that on Pod Live, our best chance of getting home.
Oh,
What do you think with all this?
I think if we have a chance to stop the darkness, that's what we should do. I'm not exactly sure
Right.
how. Like I said, maybe finding the original heroes. Or maybe trying to help, you know, people with what the darkness originally looks like. And
Do you think we're supposed to stop the darkness in this time, too?
I really don't know.
The problem is there's a lot of unknowns, not a lot of things to go on.
It's true.
Even if we had many histories from that time, it would still like to be lost in the dark.
Well, I had listened to
Listen to who? Hey, listen to who?
who? Rentor.
Orchid.
Orthreus. I wanted to say Oswald, and I'm like, it's not Oswald. It's not. Oh, I have to listen to Orthreus' stories more.
Hi.
Oh, and I can tell that's who you're like, me? You need to listen to me more?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't think Orpheus could have predicted all of this.
Well, he predicted things. I'm just saying that he had many more stories about it, and you know, the original heroes, and he knew a lot more about history. And I didn't really pay attention.
I guess that's fair. Going to the school, I didn't even pay that much attention.
I know why, definitely, but you know.
Yeah,
Come on, be fair. He wasn't a drunk as a kid.
I had to be wild college days, but it's fine.
That's so cute.
You're just picturing pictures of like people taking the hedgehog and doing cute photo shoots with it.
With like a little beer stick.
Solo cup.
You're playing beer pong with another hedgehog, one with a hat backwards.
I was doing that too. Oh gosh, please. Somebody out there make those photos so we can see them. Please.
Just Photoshop a hedgehog into some, like, brat pictures. That's all I really want.
Bring it, Toga.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Internet, please.
Don't let us know.
our one viewer, please.
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm honestly disconcerted by the whole thing. I know we'll get back, we always do, but this is new territory. I don't think I've seen anything like this in years. Yeah.
Well, as long as we stick together and, you know, try to help people, I think we should be fine. Or friendship. Now, people are weaker. They're not in a group when they're traveling.
I'm hearing the power of friendship.
It's magical.
Well, I don't think any one of us has the idea to split up. Staying together is the best idea.
I know that. But I meant. Are you gonna play with me, Hook? I have some people over there who want to play for cards.
I can go for some cards.
I'm
Oh, cool.
interested to know how Hook plays cards.
What do you mean?
He doesn't have a hook.
He doesn't have a hook, he's just a name.
Remember?
Oh, no, I don't remember.
He's a mouse kid.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why his name is Hook.
No, he's not
If he
playing
doesn't
cards.
have a hook. No, he's not. He's a mouse.
I was pretty sure he was a mouse.
Definitely a mouse.
Hook. And... No, you're right, he has a mouse.
Thank you.
You're right.
Balana is a
A raccoon.
raccoon.
Correct. Forgot it was a mouse. You're right.
Because we don't know anything to do with the plot. That doesn't mean we don't know who we're talking to.
Sure.
It'd be great.
But he doesn't actually have a hook. It's just his name.
That's what we need to do sometime, Brittany, is get little stuffies and like have Hook and Balana.
Cute.
So, yes.
The game is 3 Dragon Ante and it goes well. Actually, I have 3 Dragon Ante, it's a lot of fun.
And 3 T-Rex anti.
There you go. Like I said, you guys win some money. The other 2 head up then at some point. Then eventually you all find sleep finds you. Go make it back to your rooms. Alright.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
please.
It's been a long day already. I had to wake up early this morning, which was earlier than I normally get up. So, a nice restful night's sleep for most of you. Stay in pet.
Mm.
In your dreams,
Mm-hmm.
you see kind of a flashing of images. You see great waves of darkness. Kind of crashing over the land. Flashbacks from when you guys quickly rushed away from the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
There you see flashes of the time you spent back in the Dawnwood during that spell
Mm-hmm.
and the theories you saw
Yep.
and the darkness that you felt.
Damn it. You're breaking my immersion, Shane.
Pip, you remember seeing Piltoris tell you to go when you see Faith. Brief look of worry on her face is the last one to go through. You guys all just see. And eventually all the light goes dark. As darkness swallows the world inside your dreams. And then off to the distance you see a bright gilded flower blooming in the distance. Shining out of the center. A bear roaring. Loud cry.
What now?
Bear roaring loud cry.
Okay.
And then your dreams fade back. You guys wake up on another bright and sunny day. That's our own kind of music for that. That's all I had. So you guys wake up. The smells of a delicious breakfast being cooked downstairs walked up to you. What would you guys like to do?
Alright. Get ready for the day, probably pack up my stuff to leave, and then go down to breakfast.
Easy enough. Pip, anything?
Pip is going to. Is there a window in her room?
Yes, there is.
Is she on the first floor or second floor?
Second floor.
Is there a tree by the window?
Oh, the second floor.
No, there's no trees nearby.
Okay.
You never jumped out a second-story window?
No.
It's not that high.
Pip's gonna jump out.
It's not that high!
It's a long way to fall.
Yeah, but it's not a long way to jump. The difference is in the preparation.
Jump out that window, and I'll be happy to watch.
I don't want to. It's cold up.
Okay.
In the summer, we'll test this. We'll put a pin in this for now. And we'll do it again in the summer.
I'm gonna write a reminder on my phone. It's summer of 2022. Push Brittany out window.
No, I don't want my friend to die.
I'm not gonna die, but I'm not gonna jump out your second-story window because there's a hot tub down there. What?
That makes it more dangerous.
Yes. What's more dangerous?
I
Hitting a hot tub wrong or landing in some grass. This is not like I'm not thinking strange things.
I've never jumped off a second story of anything.
The second story is not that high. You're like 15 feet in the air.
What?
You're like 15 feet.
I jumped off the roof of a one-story building, but I've never jumped off of a second story.
Anyway, please, I don't want to view my friend mangled on the ground anymore. So please, Pip's gonna jump out the window.
Make an
Got a
acrobatics
pit
check.
of spikes in her front lawn.
No, I just see you falling and landing wrong and breaking your leg. And your arms. And your neck. And your-
Literally impossible for me to break all those things at the same time.
No, easy to break your leg.
Yeah, easy to break my legs, but impossible to break my arms, my legs, and my
Anyway.
blatantly false information. We had very different childhoods.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
Also,
survived
my
this.
second story was on a slope. Like
I'm
this.
talking a regular second story
No,
window,
no.
not second story on a hill,
No.
not that rickety house from the second or third series of unfortunate events book. Like, we're not jumping hundreds of feet. I'm talking a 15 foot
21.
jump.
21 acrobatics.
Sure enough, you jump out the window and land on the ground easy. Now what do you want to do?
Pip's gonna look around for, was it a yellow flower? She's gonna look around for a yellow flower.
It was a shining flower. It didn't say the color.
I did not give it.
Anyway, Pip's gonna look around for any, like, really amazing looking flowers.
I
Roll an
caught
investigation check.
I caught the Dawn Tower metaphor.
Thank you.
I did not.
She's very literal.
Yes, I am.
Like when it comes to me literally jumping
Okay,
15 feet.
7.
7, you don't find anything really particularly new. There seems, although, in one kind of like flower box for a window, you see this amazing flower you've never seen before. It's very kind of delicate and beautiful looking.
I'm gonna smell.
Oh, but nice.
And then Pip's gonna do one quick, like, in the woods, like, see if there's any, like, anything nature-like that she could bring in and be like, food, like mushrooms.
All survival check.
Oh god, she's gonna bring in mushrooms, alright. Regardless of what she rolls, she brings in mushrooms. You think these mushrooms would make a delightful omelet?
10,
10.
you find some acorns.
I'm gonna grab a bunch of acorns.
I'd love to eat acorns. Like, there's a way to prepare them so you can actually eat them. I think you can make flour out of them.
You can.
Yes, you have to remove the tannins. It's a long process.
Listen, it's been a good 15 years since I've read My Side of the Mountain, so I only barely remember.
You just gotta get on forging talk.
I watch forging TikTok.
Apparently, so does my brother. He's got this thing that he just really wants chicken of the woods.
In the woods.
Yeah,
It's a mushroom you can like cook like chicken. I don't know that it tastes very chickeny, but
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
this woman made nuggets.
And somebody also had puffball mushrooms that were really good. Like ones that like
I didn't know you could eat those.
no, not the ones that explode, but the ones that are white all the way through. They're different kinds. So anyway, Pip's gonna bring a bunch of these acorns in.
We have
Okay.
diverse interests.
You come back in, you see the rest of your group sitting down and having breakfast. You guys see Pip come in with like an armful of acorns.
I'm gonna go up to the counter and ask if they would like any of these acorns.
Well,
Eat 'em
I think
for dinner.
we're good. We can find them quite all over the place. But thank you, though.
Oh.
Here for you. One.
You don't happen to have anything that I can make a slingshot, do you?
I don't believe I do. I got the
think-
bolo.
I don't
But-
think you can make a slingshot before the invention of elastic. You have to make a sling. I don't think you can do it with the actual like slingshots as we know it before we've got like rubber. So it'd have to be like a sling, like David and Goliath.
Gonna go look for fabric. She's gonna grab a
It's not fabric, it's leather. But
Leather,
you're gonna make some
whatever.
bad choices.
leather.
She's gonna like just whack herself in the eye.
So Pip's gonna go look for
I
like
know how I got
strips
this
of
eye
leather,
patch.
Roll an investigation check.
and she's gonna grab like some food and like eat it. while
Okay,
she's
so you
looking.
go to the table and you steal the food off some plates. You hear a mumble like, "Hey!" And you run out the door. Roll an investigation to find leather straps.
18.
18. You find the local leather merchant, and he's got a bunch of straps in the trash can outside.
I'm gonna start digging for like a good strap,
You find one.
and I'm gonna try to make it into a sling.
So do you have any twine or cord?
Probably not. A rope.
Rope's a little thick.
I know.
I was thinking
Alright.
you would be using the leather strap for that. You get like a slightly larger piece of leather and kind of thread it through, and it can.
All right, I'm gonna
Hold
dig
it.
some more in the.
Alright, you find some leather cord. And you're-
Metagaming fun.
So roll an intelligence.
Do your best. I think that's her dump stat. Am I wrong?
Oh,
4.
Oof.
it is my dumb set. Zero.
So you keep trying to like gently rest the leather like holder of stuff in the cord, but it keeps falling off.
Firmly.
You're not sure
Great.
what.
To bring it back, I'm gonna go back into the inn. Still with like
You're finishing up breakfast.
I have like
Couple pieces of leather and an armful of acorns.
yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and plop it down at the table next to ours that's empty.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at Hook and say, "Can you help me with this?"
I think so. What are you trying to make? Alright, sling. Oh, I can make one of those. Oh, I see a problem. Just gotta thread this bit here through that bit there. Presto changeo. Boom.
Change. I'm going home.
Oswald, follow me! And like Pip grabs his
the last
leg.
wing mover.
Pip's gonna grab the armful of nuts,
Okay.
the sling, like, come on, Oswald, and she's gonna go outside,
Okay.
and she's gonna tell him to put, like, some little things up over there, like, little,
It's okay.
Okay. You put up little bits of like wood and stuff up on a fence.
and I'm gonna try to hit it off with the
Okay. Roll d20 and add your dexterity bonus.
Ouch! 9.
Yes. Go sailing off into the distance.
I'm gonna try again.
Do it. You're adding your dexterity bonus, right?
12. Yes.
That one manages to hit one of the pieces of wood. Like, the head slid loud, kind of like thud, and the wood falls over.
Give it a try, Oswald.
Alright. Grabs it and rolls. And it manages to ricochet off of all the pieces of wood, they fall over.
Nat 20?
Yes.
What a wave.
I got like, oh man.
Fell in love with me all over again.
You hear him whisper, whoosh.
They're the couple made in my nightmares. Going home. Oh god.
And then Pip's gonna try one more time.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, she's gonna run and put all the things.
You guys are being so cringy, my contacts won't leave my eyes.
Another 12.
You hit one. Falls over.
Bam.
I'm getting better at this.
Improvement.
So as you know, you can use improvised ammo with that, but it only deals D4 with damage.
Okay, add it to your
It is a simple ranged weapon, so you can add that to your inventory.
Woohoo! Thank you. I just thought might as well because I have an arm full of acorn.
I just fuck around and create a new weapon for my inventory.
Anyway, Faye, anything you want to do with your morning? As Pip keeps kind of like running in and out, putting together her crazy weapon.
Alright,
Do you think it's in D&D Beyond?
It should be.
I'm going to ask the rest of our crew if during their shopping they picked up a current map.
Yes, I did. You go, Faye. Look hands you a map.
Alright, we'd best start plotting our course for Dawn Pod.
So, looking at the map, you recognize some of the major cities. Some of the ones you're familiar with are not there, but others are. So, for instance, Pinehorn, where you're at, is there. The Mount is there. The Dawnpod is there. You see Moontop and Evershear. A lot of the major cities, but not any of the smaller ones that you remember, like Stag Pass or Willow Swale, Mapleton, anything like that.
Yep.
And you see a number of kind of rough dotted lines leading up from Pinehorn to Autumn Mount and then over to Dawnpod.
Okay. So which way looks the shortest? It's gonna get us there the quickest.
Obviously, bushwhacking in is the shortest way.
Sure, but we've got a cart now, so we gotta follow a road.
Yep, so taking the road up to Autumn Mount and then over to Dawnpod seems to be the shortest path.
Okay. Alright, it looks like we'll have to go through Autumn Mount.
I'd be interested to see what Autumn Mount looks like now, compared to how it was.
It's very likely to be quite a bit less built up.
Wonder if they still got clubs. That was a lot.
Daffodil, we haven't the time.
That says you.
There'll be no distant
Yes,
text this time.
says me.
Alright, alright.
Now, where has Pip gone?
Oh, I think she went outside with Hook and Oswald to throw some acorns. Using a new contraption of hers.
Of course she did. Alright, I'll pack up your things and we will leave in an hour.
That sounds like a plan. Alright, I can do that.
So I go outside to find the delinquents.
You see him plugging a swing at Wind put up on a vest.
And Pip ogling Oswald.
He takes another turn.
We'll be leaving in an hour,
Okay. An hour. Sounds good.
which means you must pack now.
I'm already packed.
Really?
Yes. I'm always ready.
Alright.
Whip's always ready.
And you, Hook?
I don't have much. Go already home. Also finds up, he says, "Oh, I think I need to put away a few things. I'll head back to you."
Very well. We're meeting in 1 hour at the cart.
That's fair. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Towards the end. Looks like I want to give it another go. Takes it. Ding! Alright, anything else you want to do with your hour?
It's just gonna quickly grab her stuff and then just kind of like stay by the cart, like
Is the village pretty close together?
It's there. A bunch of the buildings are pretty close together.
Okay. Do I see anything that looks like it could be a bookstore? If books even exist in this time
Roll a
period.
perception check.
be a sad thing. Not too bad.
24.
You're looking around and you don't see anything like that would be like a brick and mortar bookstore.
All right, I'll go into the general goods store we were at the day before to
Okay.
ask.
You walk in, you see the familiar woman. He greets you and he says, "Hey, welcome back to me. Welcome back to my store. What can I get you?"
I'm looking for any books you might have.
Books. Well, I don't believe we have too many of those. The few I have are personal. For my own enjoyment. I apologize.
Thank you for your time. I expected as much.
Hey, glad to help. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about the road to Automount. Like any news.
Haven't been too much news coming this way lately. Not too many carts go between us and them. I've been down that way once or twice myself. It can be a bit treacherous till you get out of Pinewood.
Treacherous how?
Just the there's a weird law in a number of places in Longwood. We have a lot of unstable crossings, a lot of weird creatures. And that's it is relatively quiet. Travel, but a decent road, your cart will be fine.
Thank you.
Just keep your eyes out for anything that seems unnatural.
We'll be sure to do that. Alright, then I guess I'll head back.
Like an old gnome.
Do it. Alright, so an hour passes by, and everybody gathers at the cart. Daft chimes up, he says, "Alright, so is everybody ready to go?"
Yep.
Alrighty, everybody hop in, let's get a move on. You guys hop in the cart, and a number of the people kind of like watch you as you guys leave. Some offering waves, some offering just kind of nods, and others just ignoring your presence. You guys trot out of the city. So as you guys go for your day, I would like a survival and perception check, please.
And or?
And
Okay. Same person?
it can be different.
Tissue. Do you have any tissues up here?
I do not.
Alright, I'm gonna get a survival from Daffodil and perception from me. Alright, so that's a 23 on Daff's survival.
Okay.
And a 26 for my perception.
Perfect. You guys
Finally rolling well, and the dice aren't even mine.
That's why you're rolling well. Plus the new dice tower. Da-da-da-da. So, you guys head out for the day. The birds and the kind of sounds of the forest greet you as you guys are out and about. You don't see anything really interesting as you go throughout the day. You do at one point hear kind of like a loud stomping again coming from behind you, but you guys hurry the horses and continue on, leaving it in the dust.
PTSD!
Your fairy dragon friend heads off in the distance and confirms it was what you thought it was. It quickly comes back. You guys continue along.
Rita.
Rena? Yes. So I was just looking for. But for the most part, you guys' day goes without issue. Eventually, you guys find a quiet spot off the path that seems relatively secluded and comfortable. to bed down for the evening.
We still got our lantern.
Yep, you do still have your lantern. And there's enough space for all of you guys.
We'll just make sure to tether the horses.
You guys set up camp for the evening, and I'll head off to bed. Quiet night passes you by, and you guys wake up on the next day.
Woohoo!
You expect probably another 2 or 3 days of travel before you get out of the Pinewoods.
Bless you. Another how many days travel? 2?
2 days that time to get out of the Pinewoods.
Yep.
So, another day, another survival check and perception check, please.
Alright, so that's a 24 for survival.
Okay.
And a 22 on perception.
Bless you.
Not letting this dice go until I have to.
So that you guys head out. Really quiet day. At one point, you do see a cart rumbling in the other direction. They stop and you say, "Hail! Is there any dangerous things to look out for on the way to Pine Point?"
Enormous lizards.
Enormous lizards.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he looks over at Daphne and says, "They pull my leg."
I wish I was.
No, unfortunately, they're not pulling your leg. Just be careful out there. Hear any rumblings? We'll the other way. The man looks kind of stricken, but eventually kind of gets his horse going again and continues on. Otherwise than that, they go for that issue. Another quiet night, camp. Anything you guys want to accomplish during that day?
I've got no books to read. So no.
Not really.
You want to go by your house, go by your house. If you're getting stuffy.
I know it would take me a while to run downstairs and.
Can you go get your tissues and come back? Okay. Alright, so another day, another survival check, another perception check.
Alright, so the 19 on survival. And the 26 on perception. I'm killing it.
I gotta check that die. Probably not.
No, I was rolling like crap when I was testing the tower.
Oh, there.
I have just been blessed.
Found the sweet spot to cheat it.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Okay, so, another day. About halfway through the days, you guys are getting towards the end of the Pine Woods. You hear some strange sounds coming from off in the woods behind some shrubs.
Yeah.
As you guys rumble forward, you hear them coming from the other side of the
Sacrifice Rena.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have her go check out what it is.
Okay, so Rena flies off.
Do it. Sneaky. Black casual.
Black actual. You know how they do that, like, in cartoons or whatever? Like, yeah, shoot.
I can find.
Her stats.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Here we go. Somebody roll me a d20, please.
Me. 10.
She flutters off with her fairy-type wings off in the distance. She goes over and she kind of like looks down over in the area, flies across it to the other area. Somebody else roll me another d20, please.
Somebody else give me 9.
Comes back, she says, "I don't know. Whatever it must have been, I didn't see anything. Must have gone. Didn't see anything."
I don't like that one little bit.
What are you guys gonna do? Keep going?
But stay on your guard.
Is everybody on the guard? You guys continue your rumbling forward, you kind of get between where you thought you heard the sounds.
It's
You rumble oil the ways through, and nothing happens. You keep going for a little while longer, and just as the feeling of like, You must have gotten through it. Comes upon you. All of a sudden you hear a loud kind of like combination of like kind of like a roar and almost like a chirping. that comes
What are you
across.
doing in my...
And you
Yeah, I
see,
don't have to buy swamp,
not large,
but medium size.
medium-sized
Lizards.
lizardy creatures
No!
pop out of the bushes. And
No!
it's attack. Need you guys roll initiative, please.
That's a 20 for me. And a 9 for Daffodil.
Okay.
18 for me.
Okay. And last but not least, creatures.
How many raptors are there? Can't believe we've gone into Jurassic Park.
He's way too...
Oh, he's ecstatic. He's like, I can put dinosaurs in D&D.
They're in the basic rolls.
What I mean?
In particular, with the Donwood being in flux, I have an excuse.
See what I mean?
Anyway. Okay. So, first 1, and 2, and then 4,
It.
6,
Stop. Stop now.
Then Shanghai.
then 10. All jump out and surround the cart.
Yeah.
Your party quickly reacts as the other members of your party jump out and engage a small group of them are kind of heading off towards the front of the cart to protect the horses.
Yeah.
The rest are left to you guys. So as 4 attack them, 6 are left for you in the handle as they attack the rest of the cart.
Delightful.
And with that, Faye, you're up.
Okay. Alright.
Should we do a quick battle map for you guys? Would that be helpful?
Alright, I'm going to try Word of Radiance.
Okay.
The Constitution save.
Okay. Just
And it's each creature of your choice you can see within a range of 5 feet. Are they close enough yet?
No, they're
Okay.
not within 5.
I would know that because I can see them. Okay, so we're actually going to pull the dead on the closest one.
So that's a save.
Yes.
Kind of save.
Wisdom. Lies with
18.
these raptors. What the heck? Does it give me anything on us? Oh, don't do that.
It's just
Give me
cantrip
anything on a
player.
save?
Oh, Faye Pennyclaw rolled.
Yeah, that was an accident. I didn't mean to hit that.
I got my game log.
Okay. That's really all I've got. None of my bonus actions matter if I cast a spell.
Okay, Pip, you're up.
Alright. It's gonna jump down. And she's gonna run towards 2 of them.
Okay, you rolled next. Run up to a group that were sitting next to each other.
And I'm gonna make slashy slash.
Okay.
I think that'll hit.
27 to hit.
That will hit.
Hit better.
And I'm also gonna do use my maneuver sweeping attack.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Remember what sweeping attack feels like?
I think it means you hit more than one.
Well, plus 4.
That's gonna be 21 points damage to both of them.
Alright.
I believe it's good.
So you run up and you sweep into them. You manage to catch them both in the necks and cut both of their heads off. And they both fall over dead.
Oh, they're made of tissue paper. Delightful.
No, just hit really hard.
Yeah, but 21 points of damage killed them. They're made of tissue.
Alright, so
You guys only have like 60 points of health though.
I have 85. Who are you talking to?
movement. Am I still able to reach?
You walked about 15-20 feet to get there. So you have what, 10 feet left?
Is there any other creatures right there?
One is it's a very edge of your range. Okay, the rest of you moving to get to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna.
Okay.
The first one is a nat 20,
Yep, that hit with extra damage.
and then the other one is a 25.
Okay, both hit.
So max damage, 14 points damage,
Okay.
and 17 points damage.
Alright, combination of two, you managed to take another one out.
And that's it, my turn.
Okay. Next up is the creature's turn. So, there's one standing near where you attacked that one. And its two other allies are going to run up and attack you. So... Take your weapon attack. Equipped.
What?
You have your sword equipped. Then show up on outside your page. Weird.
I have my rapier.
Oh. Or it's not showing up on their page anymore.
Oh. If I used an a special, am I allowed to use a reaction?
Yes, we actually did.
So you said one of them,
3 of them are coming up in your space.
one reach, does one move into the reach of my melee weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody but the raptors yet. He's asking who was about to die.
Yep, nobody but Raptor.
Okay.
The
So
last session I was eaten by a T-Rex. I
I'm
got
going
better.
to attack because this says brace. When a creature you see moves into the reach you have with melee weapon you are wielding, you can use reaction to spend one die and make one attack against the creature using that weapon. If the attack hits, I add the die damage to the damage.
Okay,
That one.
Nope.
that will not hit.
Yep.
Alright, so the 3 creatures are going to make attacks against you. One of them is going to be 23, the other one 19, the other one 10.
10 is not hit. The rest
23,
do.
19.
The other 2 hit though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have an armor class of 18.
Alright, so you're going to... You take 14 points of piercing damage. You're all going to attack again.
Eight multiple
And the
attacks.
lowest roll was a 19, so...
Oof.
All those hit.
Yep. Actually, one was an actual 20.
Oh, rude. Wizard. No. I've started berating my niece. She's 5 months old, but she'll do something like drop her pacifier, like, you are just the worst baby, so bad. And she just looks at me and she's like,
31 points of piercing damage. As they break into you, they first go forth, break into you with their claws, and then go in for a fight as they all kind of rend flesh.
trash talk is a love language in my family.
Next is that.
He's explaining about how I berate Emma now.
Okay.
Okay.
We can get her initiated in the family, alright?
Precisely, yes. first words are gonna be screw you. You're dead to me.
What's that going to do?
He's gonna do his usual
I don't
thing
mean
of
you,
things.
Okay.
Put me down, damn it! How far away is he on the cart from the
Raptor's approximately 20 feet.
okay. Gonna use his gun.
Should he hide?
Okay.
I mean, I suppose he could, like, duck down in the cart.
Okay, so if he's gonna hide, you can roll for stealth.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. 31.
Yep, he's hidden.
Alright, and now he's going to attack with his revolver.
Okay.
Oh. Damn it.
Natural 1.
Yup.
So the natural 1, his revolver
Makes a real loud no!
misfires. And I need you to roll percentile dice.
$50.
Okay. The bullet doesn't go off correctly, it kind of just like falls out of the front again.
Okay. What was my percentage of the gun exploding?
15. 15% chance it was gonna go off in the gun.
Alright.
Alright, anything else with that?
No, he's got absolutely nothing for him.
Alright, thanks. You're okay.
Oh, that's me. I thought it's off to her. Okay.
So Faye goes first, Daffodil goes last, so.
Yep. I'm gonna try this again. Toll the dead.
Okay. Alright,
That'll go.
19.
Damn it! No, they're too smart. I don't like it.
No, I'm rolling really well.
Do it, Brittany.
You die! Anyway, anything else to say?
No.
Okay.
None of my characters have bonus actions with it.
Alright, I'm gonna attack.
Okay. You got 3 of them right there next to you.
I'm gonna try to hit each of them.
Go ahead and see your attack now.
That 20 for one.
Yep, that'll hit.
A 28 for the second. And a 7 for the third.
Yeah. Oh,
Here you go. You can hand this back to him now. Very nice. Well weighted.
I got a 7.
It's alright. It's just delayed reaction.
So, the double damage round is at 19 points of damage, the first one.
Okay.
This one is gonna be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Second. And the third one is 12 points of damage.
So the first one you hit, you manage to kind of slice right through, right into its heart, and it falls over dead. The next one, you give it a nasty gash right across its chest. And the third one, you manage to cut one of its arm off, but they're still standing.
Alright, I'm gonna use my second wind. Which is, I'm gonna get some health back. That's gonna skip this. You did.
Got it. Anything else?
See how much I get back. 15 points.
Anything else?
Hold on.
Okay.
Please. Alright, I'm gonna do action surge.
What is second wind cost you?
Second wind, it's part of being a fighter. I can use it once per short rest.
Is it what action do you take? Is it another?
Bonus.
What's a bonus action? So what is your action surge?
Action surge is the special.
Got it.
I can take one additional action on my turn.
Okay, then it's 3 more attacks.
Dang. She's never gonna stop.
Nope.
Right. An 18 for one, a
18, 24, and 26.
Go all hits.
the first one is gonna be 14 damage.
Yep.
11 damage, and then 12 damage.
Alright. That?
Kills the rest of the dinosaurs.
Yep. You slice into him in a flurry of rapieric damage, taking out the last 2 dinosaurs.
Damn, Jurassic Park would have been a real short movie if you had a hyperactive otter with a sword.
Right? And just as you guys are finishing up your creatures, you see your allies just finishing up your creatures. With that, you guys beat him. Good job.
And Shane is not satisfied at all.
Okay, I just throw something else at you.
Rude. You are rude.
No. I'm a dungeon master.
Oh.
So with that, you guys, the silence takes you once again as you look around and you see all the dead kind of lizardy creatures laying around you. Well, Deft, you hear Hook chime up and he says, "Hey, those weren't too hard. This was what you fought before."
These
No.
ones are little. They don't count.
Maybe the baby ones.
Alright. It's interesting, no?
What? What's interesting?
Hmm?
What's interesting?
Still interesting kind of creatures. I've never seen anything like them before.
Oh, okay. I mean, they weren't that easy. I just make it look easy.
It's because I'm so good.
I guess that must be fair. Still, it was an interesting kind of creature.
Yes, it still did quite a good deal of it still did quite a good deal of damage on me.
Hey. So, should we continue on then? Do we need to take any trophies off of these things?
We can if you want to. Never hurts if you want to, Hook.
Hey, I think I'll take a tooth. So they're kind of big and scary. I think that might be nice.
Alright.
So works on taking a tooth out. You guys clear the
So, are they leathery or scaly?
kind of scaly, with like leather plumage on certain parts of their body.
I'm gonna take some feathers.
They're very, very thick, kind of coarse feathers.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'll do something.
But you were able to collect as many as you want.
I'm gonna write down dinosaur feathers and everything.
Dino feathers.
Love it. They'll come in handy at some point.
They're like, yes, little children. Give me your gold for these feathers.
There's 10 of them, so I'm going to pick enough for a fan dance.
So that's sisters. Sisters. Maybe we should do that. That song. You already.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we need to find somebody for Shane to do it with, like, to
Yes.
the dance. Like, we can
Danny
still
or
do
Ben.
We can still do the song.
Yeah.
Like, us singing it, but then, like, we'll
Yeah,
have to learn the
voiceover, yeah.
dance. Yeah.
If you got Netflix, go watch White Christmas.
Maybe. Alright,
A classic.
Alright, I was thinking about feathers when you're trying to trade them to the children, makes me think of the next turn. It seems more like that character. I'd probably do
Alright, so
Yep. We can keep going now.
you guys continue on the chat. So as you guys continue along, you eventually, the rest of your day goes pretty much without issue. You guys find a quiet place to sleep. In your preparations for sleep, you guys happen to find, it seems to be kind of like a weird glowing mushroom near where you guys are sleeping.
I'm gonna go over with my sword and give it the tiniest little poke.
You kind of like resist your sword a little bit. Kind of like twinkles a little slightly.
I'm gonna try to poke it again.
Same effect.
Guys, I
Yeah.
think this mushroom doesn't like magic. It's not letting me poke it with my sword.
I'm gonna go up. Actually, no. Daffodil's got a little more than me. Daffodil's gonna go up and take a look at it.
Okay. Does you want to try to figure out what it is? Or
Yes.
Okay. Okay, roll a nature survival skill or check.
Nature it is. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Strange. It looks like some. It looks like some mushrooms I've seen before, but it's different. Glowing. I've never seen one do that before. Feels almost magical.
Oswald, did you see anything like that when you were in the Feywild?
Somebody roll a d20, please.
Thanks.
Oof.
Unfortunately, I have not. I think I've heard of maybe something looking like that, but I'm not.
I've
It's not really
definitely
coming
heard
to
of
front
magic
of
mushrooms before.
What about you, Rita?
Actually, honestly, she might have. Okay, so go ahead.
19!
Oh, that looks really.
Now he's gotta tell us what it is.
That seems to be a mushroom of magical nature. It can have erratic.
It's drugs. Just walk away.
Could be useful, could be bad.
Delicious tea.
Definitely poison.
We could take it along with us, but I wouldn't recommend using it unless we were really needed it or were super curious.
Well, maybe
On
a
the
great
board with
bear
the rainy
spirit
night.
could possibly use it if we meet up with him.
Will it fit in the pouch of holding?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so you get a magic mushroom.
Oh my gosh.
Write down magic mushroom.
Will it make us giant? Like Mario.
No, but you'll feel that way.
So giant magic mushroom?
Not giant. It's big, but it's not giant. It's like this.
Okay.
A pint-sized magic mushroom.
Yep.
Magic mushroom.
But otherwise, nothing else goes on.
Yeah. Alright.
So, another day to head out. Survival and perception checks for the day, please. You guys are getting out of the pine woods.
Long rest.
Alright, that's a 23 for survival.
Okay.
And a 13 for perception.
Perfect.
Shane's like, fine ways.
Touche.
So you guys continue about your day. You run into another cart. As you head out.
Ah, sorry for the collision. We have AAA.
Get out!
Sorry.
Hello there. Do you have any information about the road ahead?
Well, it's dirt.
I knew that. Any useful information?
We ran into some strange lizards, but we killed all the ones we came across.
Lizards. We're looking at the scurry ground.
No, giant ones.
Sharp claws.
I feel like I've heard about those.
And there might be glowing mushrooms by the way.
Here there be dinosaurs.
Oh, like mushrooms.
Yep.
Interesting. I'll be happy to keep my eyes out. Well, thank you for the information. Have a good day.
You too.
you making fun of the accent.
No.
I'm just gonna like wrap a hand around her snout. No. Pull her back in the cart.
Kind of glares at you guys for a second,
No.
and then continues along. He hears like you guys like slapping her in the back of the chair.
And she's
Beating on a
giggling.
child.
And she's just giggling.
I don't think that's any part of it. He rumbled away. You guys continue about today. Nothing of note seems to happen. Eventually, you guys, as you guys are getting ready to head to bed for the evening, you come across what seems to be kind of a weird tower on the side of the road.
Just a random tower.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Pull it down your head.
It's not like too close to the road, but there does seem to be kind of a very lightly hewn path that leads to the tower. Seems to be kind of tall and made out of rough hewn stone, about 2 or 3 stories.
Why not? We're
Still
not
doubt
rough
that
or
we'll find
anything.
the secret door.
We're still 800 years early, so we've got a little time to kill. Let's go check it out.
Okay. So you guys make your way over to the tower. It looks from the distance. It's kind of rough hewn. It doesn't seem like there's any life or anybody living there. But rough hewn is stone, timber. Not too tall, but rather primitive and seems like a nice, warm, comfortable place.
You know.
How late in the day is it right
And
now?
I get a fly.
Okay, you can fly. Huh?
How late in the day is it right now?
It's getting ready for bedtime.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly and I'm gonna go up and see if I see anything.
Okay, roll perception.
I'm always as perceptive as a bird.
You got a 9 or a 6?
It's a 4.
4?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, so it is. No, it's what she rolled.
Oh.
9. Like I said, I'm as perceptive as a brick.
Got it.
Oh, like a tower.
It's as described. As you peek in some of the windows, it looks to be like some comfortable furniture inside. A little dusty, but not too bad.
I don't see anything in there. If we want to look in, we probably can. It doesn't seem like there's anything bad in there.
Is there a door at the bottom?
There is a door.
Alright. I will attempt to open the door. Actually, no, I'm gonna knock first, just in case.
So you knock on the door. A couple of heartbeats go by. Don't hear anything.
Now I will try to open the door.
You open the door, and it kind of opens up into what seems to be kind of like a nice sitting room.
Alright.
There's a spot near the door to put down your cloaks and travel gear, and there's this kind of a sitting area with a hearth and a kind of a kitchen, and stairs leading up.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was the witch? The house that the
Mhm.
witch was originally from?
That'd be
Matilda.
hilarious.
She's very old.
You think Identify would be a good spell for this moment? Can I use Identify on a tower? Or would it just be like, it is a tower?
You want to use what?
Identify?
I don't know if that would be helpful. For the word spell.
Whether any spells are affecting the item? What if this is a tower an item?
Touch throughout the cast of the spell. If the magic item is so, the magic can be an object with those properties. How to use them. It only helps you with the tower magic.
Correct, yes. That's what I'm trying to find out because I did not prepare Detect Magic.
You can try.
Alright, cool. I'm going to cast Identify.
Okay, so you cast Identify. It takes, you're gonna ritually cast it or you're gonna use spell slot?
Ritually cast it.
Okay, so it takes 11 minutes.
11?
Yes, because it takes 10 minutes to ritually
Yeah.
cast the spell plus
Yeah.
the spell casting time.
Okay. I knew that at one point. Just
Yep,
not
that's
at
fine.
this point.
So, what do you guys do while she's doing that?
I think probably just look around. like Pip will look around with Oswald, but like walk in the door first. Like, wait a second. First. Okay, you're good.
In case you guys look around, don't really notice anything in particular, but some decent furniture, albeit covered with a little bit of dust. But doesn't seem like a bad place.
Okay.
Identify eventually comes back and it reveals that there is no spells or anything effective.
Okay. Good enough for me, I guess.
So yeah, what else do you guys want to do?
Throw a party?
Are there stairs?
There are stairs to go up to the other floors.
I want to go upstairs.
I'll explore the building too.
Okay, so you guys head upstairs, and you find more kind of like more comfortable sitting rooms. You see some chambers, or some kind of like not chambers, but sectioned off areas that have like kind of partition walls, with beds in the like. The first set of your group says, "I think we can sleep there." They'll start claiming beds.
All right. What could possibly go wrong?
Somebody's sleeping in the bed. Somebody needs to do.
My kids love that story. He's advised for the top position with the 3 little pigs and the 3 billy goats gruff. If it's got 3 animals in it, my kids are like ready.
There you go.
We loved 3 Billy Goats Grow.
You want to read the billy goats?
Connor was always the smallest Billy Goat, and Garrett was always the oldest. So this was the middle.
What else are you
Your
guys
whole
gonna do?
life.
Not really.
You guys gonna
Not
continue
really.
heading up the stairs?
Yeah, I gotta go out. I gotta go up. I gotta try to look around the whole town. Seriously.
Okay, roll a perception check.
That is a 17.
17? Alright, looking around, you don't really find anything that seems to be much of note. You do find like one safe, but as you open it up, there doesn't seem to be anything inside. So it's a little kind of disappointing.
Pip's gonna put 2 gold pieces in there.
Okay, you put 2 gold pieces in the safe and close it.
You're nuts.
Yeah, there's nothing else really of note, just some more beds upstairs, more kind of partitioned off areas. Comfortable hearth on each floor. And eventually the top floor is kind of more of like, kind of an open sitting room with lots of windows facing out and about that you saw when you flew around earlier.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the group.
See, they're all kind of settling in on the lower floors. So, what do you think? So I think we should stay here for the night.
Doesn't hurt.
Does the door open inward or outward at the base of the tower?
Opens outward. What?
If
Okay,
it
it opens outward.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go down to the door and place one immovable rod at the top. It's like a double door, right?
Yes.
At the top of the double doors, like on the upper end, and one at the bottom. Not like all the way top or bottom, just like holding the door shut. It is locked.
Good. Yeah, it is well and truly blocked.
Awesome.
Your rod stand.
Now I'm ready to go to bed.
Okay. So you guys leverage the kitchen all try to cook dinner.
Bless you. Yeah.
You guys cook a delicious dinner. You guys find your comfortable beds. And yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you. You guys head to bed. Seems all seems to be quiet. Night goes without issue. So you guys wake up in the morning. You notice that all of the beds seem to be in different spots. You feel like you were in a slightly different location than you were in the day.
Alright.
You also realize that Daffodil and Hook are missing.
It's not magic, but it is
And Rena.
ghosts.
And Rena's missing.
And Rena. Were they in a particular place of the room together, or were they not?
Nope, they are spread around.
Okay.
But you notice those beds that they were sleeping in aren't empty.
Delightful. Okay.
And Oswald.
Oswald is there.
Please?
The two of you and Falana and Oswald are still there.
Oh boy.
You
Okay.
guys know where they
I have no idea, but I feel a little disoriented. I feel like I was over there. And now I'm over here. So I'm a bit concerned.
Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs and open the doors.
So as you begin to kind of like walk down the stairs, you notice that they don't feel as solid as they once did.
No!
Or squishy. And all of a sudden, teeth begin to attack you. And that, we're gonna end this one.
Don't worry, I'll kill him.
I don't think I've thrown a single mimic at you.
You have! Believe me, you have!
You guys just.
And there's also a chest that was a monster that wasn't a mimic, it was something else. But close enough.
Yep. Come on. It's interesting, right?
I'll give you interesting.
You guys survived the night. At least most of you did.
Oh my
I'll
god.
kill him.
I hope they're not dead.
I will tell you, your friends are not dead.
They're only a
But
little
they
dead.
are in a different location.
Mostly dead, which is not the same thing.
It could be mortally wounded.
So yeah, so as they start defending the stairs and they start transforming into a mimic, everybody else starts coming down the stairs. And where are we at?
I hate you.
I do my best. So, all right.
The worst person.
Thank you guys for watching. Our viewer for the evening, thank you for hanging out and chatting with us.
Yes, thank
It was nice having you here. Hope you enjoyed our stream this evening. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you once again for picking our videos. Sorry there's been a few in between. Hopefully start trying to get back into it as long as nothing else crazy comes up. But yeah. So on that cliffhanger, we'll end this week, and then next week we'll pick up again with you guys
Hanging from a cliff.
in the Mimic Tower.
And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
It's fun to end on a cliffhanger. It makes it interesting and exciting to come back the next week. I mean, we could get into this, but it'd be quite long and 39 minutes.
Yeah, yep. You got jobs, you gotta work in the morning.
Some of us have to get up early.
I don't work in the morning.
So, thank you guys once again for hanging out with us. Again, thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching us on YouTube. Begin to like and share. Hit us up on Twitter or on Facebook. Or even send us here on Twitch. Anyway, hope you guys all have a wonderful week. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time here at Acadia RPG. Have a wonderful week.
Bye, guys.